You right?
Okay, now look at him.
He's back.
Look at that tan.
Is that fake tan?
Yeah, I put it on before I went away.
How were you getting through fucking immigration, lad?
They can get stopped. Usually I do.
Really?
Yeah, I usually get randomly stopped.
See, that's how the country's changed. They're letting all the brown ones in now. Yeah. Brexit, that.
It was leaving as well.
That's the opposite of Brexit. The opposite of Brexit.
I usually get
Contentious and dead wrong.
on the way to New York, we got... have you flown to New York in the past? Did you get split up and questioned?
In New York?
No, on the way to New York.
Where?
Where did we fly from? Heathrow.
No.
So we were checking it. This is with Seneca. We went to New York a couple of years ago. They kind of weirdly separated us without meaning it in a chatty way. They were representatives of the airline or whatever, or the airport. And he was like, so where are you going today? And I was like, oh, we're going to New York. He's like, oh, right, cool. Why are you going there? And he was asking all these questions, and he was asking Seneca the same ones. And he was like, so what you do? I was like, oh, I'm a student, but I'm a bartender too. He said, oh, what's your favourite cocktail? Do you trying to catch you out in case because you weren't married? Because we were flying to a country where the security's so tight.
I think he'd watched Homeland the week before.
So Seneca...
trying to catch her out with what? Cocktails?
Well, if it wasn't a bartender...
He wouldn't know what cocktail was his favourite if he wasn't a bartender. So you might have been lying about being a bartender. What's your favourite cocktail? Hey, you're no bartender.
You're a terrorist.
You bomber cunt. Terrorists don't drink, and you don't know cocktails. 2 and 2, 12.
Sexy on the beach? Yes. We trained for this in Islamabad.
They did the same with Seneca, because she was studying theatre. They're like, oh, what's your favourite, theatre?
Move.
Are they practicing as compares in
Genuinely? And
comedy clubs? What's your favourite play?
They've just done a comedy course. That's
But they did it in I was just chatting, and then they were they disappeared. We were like, that was weird. But then they
disappeared
down. Yeah, like Kaiser Soze.
So hang on, you got checked,
but it wasn't an official
before you'd
check.
even got on the plane.
Yeah,
you've got people in Heathrow going, "Hey lads, just come here."
But
I got interviewed at the border in New York. He's like, "What you doing?" I was like, "A comedian." What are you here for? It's like holiday.
That's what it is, though. It was just,
and he's like, "Oh, a comedian coming to the comedy capital of the world, and you're just on holiday, eh? Don't believe you." And I was like, "Well, I swear to God."
Why was he talking like that? So sarcastic.
Come on, tell me how it went.
That's pretty much how it went.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, comedian, eh?"
Oh, lad. Spoke with a really thick Scouse accent.
All right, well, I'll do the American one if you want.
Oh! What am I? A fucking makook? You come in here, look at you. You got podcasting written all over you, you fuck. Yeah.
I'm on holiday. He's like, "I don't believe a word that's coming out of your fucking schmooky mouth."
Your smoky mouth?
Smoky. Gabagoo.
Oh, shut your smoky mouth. Hey, listen to me, kid. You better not use that smoky mouth on a podcast or on a fucking stage. Oh.
That didn't happen to me, that bit.
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen. But actually, that's less weird than what happened to you.
No, I got let in 'cause I threatened them.
Oh.
Interesting.
Like, listen, cunt.
Yeah, listen, cunt. At border control in the US, always goes well.
Listen, lad, I got me fucking bomb this far, and I'm not afraid to set it off.
Not afraid. I'll set it off.
Press the fucking button and let me through the gate. And he went, "Apologies to you and your family."
Oh, yeah. And he was like,
you pressed the button.
Let him go. This crazy gabagool is not to be fucked with. Yeah, I'll fucking take down the terrorist, but not this crazy cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he let me in. Totally. And then on the way back...
on the way back?
was the same guy.
Customs on the way back.
I seen him whisper to someone. And then they started moving people out my way.
So they didn't
fly the plane on.
They're doing customs on the way out as well, are they?
Yeah,
so why are you leaving this country?
Yeah.
Because I've been on holiday, dickhead. Everybody says that. And I'm going to catch one of you fucking crazy caloots.
Yeah. I'm just telling you what happened.
Right.
Fucking
I thought what happened to me was normal.
Mate, they were checking passports of all disabled people leaving Mallorca Airport. Let them the fuck through.
No, because that could be a front.
Oh, yeah. Brian and Margaret, who were 6 months away from death, if they've honestly been
abducted.
What do I mean?
Inducted
into ISIS,
brainwashed,
or Al Qaeda.
They're not doing it for that, though, are they? They're not worried that fucking Mavis is fucking pledging an allegiance to Alan and the boys. That's not what they're asking.
Alan and the boys.
They're worried that they're smuggling fucking 600,000 packs of bifters back to sell on the fucking black market.
Where are they putting 600,000
But
bucks?
so, I love it how you, like, literally, mine was the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm talking about the guy that's checking passports. Yeah, he's checking passports. Because old Marjorie might have fucking 6,000 bifters right up her biff. She's old. They can fit. Why are they checking the passport? Just let them out of the country. Do you want them to die in Mallorca? No? Then you should have a fast lane. It just doesn't matter. Have you got a passport? Who cares? You're 108.
Just
What the
because
fuck
she's
are you
old, though, doesn't mean she hasn't caused fucking murder in her past. She might be fucking banned from international travel for fighting with pilots.
But those days...
What? Is that the sentence?
Yeah.
You have a fight with a pilot? No travelling for you.
No travel. She keeps twatting pilots. I tell you what, more fool them for letting them in for the cockpit tour. Hey, there's an old girl with knuckle dusters out here. Says she wants to see the flight deck. Oh, right. Well, I've heard some pretty bad stories, but I'm sure this is fine. Hey, you cunt. You fucking flying twat.
Flying twat.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Think you're better than me.
No, you've got to check everyone. From old people to
No, you
babies. You
Let
never,
them
don't trust
through.
anyone on a
Let
plane.
them- let them-
Babies.
literally doing this with Jack's passport, like, that's fucking hell. Oh, yeah, let me have a look. Who cares? It's a fucking baby. Do you know what I mean?
It looks
Let
like a
him
baby.
through. Yeah.
You could have been fucking abducting a baby. Are you telling me you don't want people to check whether they've got the right baby on the plane? This is how fucking people get sold into child slavery.
Yeah.
Passport control. Not doing their job.
Lack of passport control.
It is what it is, isn't it?
But I also got stopped after security. Do you like to do the random checks?
Mate, they have got one in for you, haven't they?
Yeah, and so like it's random, isn't it? When you're walking through, they pulled me and like went through my bag a little bit, and because I was doing criminology at the time, I had a serial killer magazine,
All right.
and on the back was a picture of Peter Sutcliffe, who apparently looks a little bit like me,
Yeah.
and
It
genuinely
looks like you've modelled yourself on him.
Dad.
he looked at it and then looked at me and was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Oh."
Me passport.
But I was like, "Oh, I study criminology. I'm just interested." He's like, "It's a weird thing to be interested in, killing people." I was like, "Well, I don't do it."
Check the podcast fucking charts, mate. It's not that weird.
I don't do it.
It's great comeback.
And he was
I
like,
just
"Okay."
like, I like reading about it.
And I said, I bought it in WH Smith in this airport. He was like, "Okay."
A weird thing to sell. Put it back on them. Weird thing to sell. Almost like you want someone to murder with weapons. People call them pens. I call them weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
How
you
many
should have done
other-
at that point. You should have gone. You know, on the plane, mate. You know, when we get our food, is the cutlery we get given? Is it like real or is it plastic? And when he goes plastic, you're like, oh.
I wasn't gone on, would I?
How sharp is it?
But yeah, that was my trip. That wasn't even my trip recently. That was my.
Is it because you are literally traveling with Serica, who looks like an Aryan dream? She really does, doesn't she? She's like white, blonde hair. She's
White.
blue eyes?
She's white. She's a good old white,
She's a white woman.
white Christian. And you
She's a
look
white
like
lady.
you look like a good-looking Tunisian. You know what I mean?
He does
Like,
now.
He does now, doesn't
He
he?
didn't a couple of weeks ago. He looked like a fucking anemic.
Nah. But I mean, if someone said, "Oh yeah, he's," you with a tan, I could see how people would be like, "Is she being abducted for a marriage? Has she been sold? How many camels have changed hands?
Best thing to do is
The
ask what your
ciggies.
favourite cocktail is.
What's your favourite cocktail?"
Hang on.
Did that really
Tunisian.
happen? Can I call the bullshit bell on that?
1,000. You can ask, like, genuinely. It was.
Have you never been quizzed on the way into the States? Have you been to the States?
No, but that makes total sense. He's saying that in Heathrow, two random people are like, "All right, come over here.
No, it's literally like
Come
the
over
approach
here.
does.
Is he with you? Are you being taken against your will?"
No, the approach
No,
does.
it's anti. So when you go into, have you been to America?
Not since I was like 22, 23.
Right. Okay. So when you're getting into,
Yeezys.
they're very sort of
Long
like,
time
hey,
ago.
Is that pre 9/11?
Oh, it's pre-World War II as well. Like, it's different, wasn't it? It was FDR and the New Deal. It was the 30s.
parachuted out of a Spitfire.
You know, after the Wall Street crash, they were just letting everyone in. They needed the business to like 1933, and it weird.
But they.
You fucking Tunisian ma.
But was it before 9/11?
No.
19 years ago, 2003. So 2 years later. So they would have been on high alert back then.
I just can't remember. We flew to San Francisco. I can't remember it being a ball like.
Yeah.
I can't remember it being a ball
the 2 times I've been to New York, I've been like interrogated on the way in. Like, genuinely, I didn't threaten him. Obviously, I was joking about that. But I have been, like, interrogated.
Were you joking?
Yeah.
Listen, cunt. You didn't say that.
I did get bored at one point, so I was like, oh, come on, mate. Because he just kept asking questions. And they were doing the same with my ex-girlfriends who were separated.
Took both of them. You took both of them.
Like, come
no
on.
wonder it didn't work
we're
out.
all friends.
Hey, we're going on holiday. You know who I'm thinking of bringing? Remember that from 2 years ago?
Well done on editing the name out there. Yeah, I've got properly interrogated, so I do think this would happen, and they are trying to catch it out. They do try and trip you up.
Yeah, they will.
Because,
Like the approach
because
does
people
sometimes.
try and get into America and stay for good, don't they? And I've got the surname Rowe, which is Irish. A lot of Irish immigration to America, which is what they were built on, but they're still sneaky suspicious of them, and the Italians and the Mexicans.
Yeah, that's why who in the Mexicans? Italians?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Right. A lot of historic immigration there with the Irish and the Italians. I don't think it's a major fucking problem anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think
because they're so on it.
Build a wall.
Yeah,
Right.
because they're so on it.
I think you've just watched The Godfather. Corleone.
I met an Italian who I hated on the plane. I was sat next to an Italian woman who wore it. So you've flown in recently, yeah, with the masks. You don't have to. They recommend you wear the mask, but you don't have to.
When I flown,
it.
You had to wear them.
Oh,
but I
right.
still refused.
Hey, by the way, shout out Jet2. Everywhere in Spain, mask. And as soon as you get on the plane, they were like, yeah, mask, yeah. Fuck that now. It was Northern Knobheads.
Oh, no,
it was amazing.
You got told to wear the mask,
straight away.
but if it wasn't on, they weren't telling you to put it on. So I just took it off.
In Spain, you cannot move indoors. If you haven't got a mask on, they are on you.
I didn't
And there's
see a
no like
single mask.
exemption. They're everywhere. As soon as you got on Jet 2, it was just fucking Fat Beryl like, hey, are you right? Never mind about fucking masks. Well, born at COVID. And then it was amazing.
Great
Loved it.
phone service as well. I don't, let me know who she's with making phone calls in the sky.
She did the thing on they've got a phone, haven't they?
Oh, I thought you meant a passenger was like ringing.
No,
we're on our way home.
I'm not joking. Fat Beryl did the whole like, welcome on board Jet 2. She was doing banter. She got a little round of applause.
Fat Beryl.
She's fucking great. Shout out Fat Beryl. You're all right, security, do you know what I mean? Crashes. It's fucking burning. You're dead. Don't worry about it.
So the first flight was 8 hours, and I didn't wear it the whole time. And then when the beep for landing, this Italian woman goes and knocks me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And spoke to her all flight. Mask. And I was like, what do you mean? Mask. And I was like, okay. And she ignored and kind of watching the film. She kept going, mask. And I was like, what the fuck? I was ignoring her. She got the flight attendant and was going, mask. And the flight attendant went, can you put your mask on for landing, please? And I went,
Right.
pardon? She went, can you put your mask on for landing? I was like, I haven't had my mask on for 7 hours. And she's like, yeah, can you just put it on for landing? And
So I had that. I've
every
already told
scene you inside me was like, are you but Sedek was just like, just fucking put your mask
Is it because when they land, that's the rules there?
No, it's just
That's
flight
just
protocol.
It's just retarded.
But when I went to Croatia last year, I told you this, but like, I can't wear them, as you know, which
Yeah, I struggle.
But on the flight back, so I'd got through the whole of the airport onto the plane, and then as the plane took off, the flight attendant went, "Can you put your mask on?" I was like, "I haven't got one," and she was like, "No, you need to put your mask on." I was like, "I understand what you're saying. I don't think you're what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, let me just break this down.
Like, I haven't got one." And she's like, "Well, you need to put one on, and we haven't got one to give you." And I was like, "Well, I haven't got one. So what do you want to do? Do you want me to jump out the fucking plane? We're in the sky."
Listen, cunt.
Yeah. Listen, cunt. I'm here to do.
What happened?
fucking
Did they
business.
just like, that's
She
it?
just- She took me name and my number and was like, "I do have to make a log of it because you're refusing to wear a mask." And I was like,
Oh, no.
Grasp
The
me.
naughty log.
Yeah.
Goes straight to Christmas. Santa. Look. Say Christmas instead of Santa. Take that one on the chin.
Yeah, like, luckily I didn't have to, there was no masks when we were there. Like, it
I just-
didn't exist.
In Mallorca, apparently some of the staff were like, oh no, you've got to, it's like Spain's just mad about it. I sort of understand it to a point, but it's the same bullshit of like, don't need one sat down as soon as you stand up. It's just such horse shit. I love that Jet2 were like, go fuck yourself, it's fine. It's brilliant. I've never flown with Jet2 before. They were sound.
Yeah, the sound. That's how I flew it to somewhere, Croatia, I think. Yeah.
It's quality.
How was the Maldives?
Fabulous. Like, we did nothing for 2 weeks.
You don't need masks when there's no people. Ugh.
110 people on the island there was.
And one of them was a Patreon.
First day we were sat outside because we were sat, like, our bungalow was on the beach and everyone was walking past. And this Irish fella was like, "Oh, we're going to feed the sharks. Come." I was like, "Right, sound." So went up and just heard a Scouse accent. I was like, fucking hell. It's true, you're literally everywhere. I went, you a Scouser lad? And he went, nah. I went, what? You sound like you. I went, I'm from Rainhill. I was like, got an L postcode, haven't you? I was like,
By the way, respect to that guy, because most people would take that in that situation. Yeah, I'm a fucking Scouser, me lad. Put me fucking brown bin. You're not.
but I gave him it. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you're just trying to be polite, but deep down, you hate him.
You said, listen, cunt.
But, and he was a fan, he was a podcast fan. I was like, obviously. And said I could just roll it out. I was like, right.
I had it in London on Sunday. I told you about it. Walked into a...
Rolled her eyes.
Yeah.
Keep rolling them, Serica. That's why I pay for the fucking Maldives.
I walked into a pub, an old day drinking session on Sunday, and walked into a pub in Soho at like 9 o'clock at night. And this he's doing the live music, and he goes, "Oh, no way, Adam Rowe. It's starstruck. I'm a Patriot."
Good song there.
Yeah. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's fucking mad.
But yeah, it was a wonderful
Was he
holiday.
camp? Or did you just do a weird, hello, my God?
He's got one of those, he's from Liverpool, but he lives in London accents.
Oh, yeah.
Can I give you, I've got
The
your
fat
gift.
controller.
A little bit Rain Hill.
I play a bit of music in my spare time.
I've got your
It's also
gifts,
my
by the way.
full-time job.
I've got your gifts.
Have you?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Have you got them now?
In my bag.
Get them out.
Each one's got a story.
Oh, no, we can't do it now. We can't. Surely I can't get your holiday present before his Christmas present.
I do need to chase that up.
Yeah.
You haven't stayers either.
I have got
Fucking
these.
hell.
It's a voucher. You gave me.
It's just in mine.
Uh,
I fucked last Christmas up. I'm waiting for my second go this year.
Just.
These presents, by the way, are going to be from the garage. There's no way they're from the Maldives.
Whoa! You're so fucking. Hey! Hang on. Each one's got a story. Thank you.
Go on. What have you got?
So on, I think it was like the 4th or the 5th day.
A fourth or fifth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened on the 4th and the 5th day?
So do you know what the Maldives? It's over 1,000 islands. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's called, yeah. And they all, one of their
That's where the
traditional-
sauce comes from.
Yeah.
What? Oh yes, of course.
Mayonnaise.
Go on. I swear to God, if these are from the garage, it's amazing. They love fruit pastels. Actually,
Dan, look, yeah, right here. They're from the garage.
No.
I'm telling you right.
So one of the trips
I swear
you
to
can
God,
travel to
if these are
another.
fruit pastels.
You can travel to another island. So there's lots of islands.
Yeah.
The island we went to. So obviously
And there was an Esso garage on that island.
a lot of them are resorts, but this one was more like a residential island. So more
Oh.
Maldivans.
Yeah.
There's Maldivans, isn't it?
Maldos.
Maldos,
You
yeah.
fucking Maldo.
And there's this
Sled over there.
massive house. This fella ran the tours.
He's trying to invent racist terms. Fucking Moldo.
This fella ran the tours, massive house. Like, you could tell he was minted to have a house on an island like that. Speaking to him, he's like, yeah, my family came over here, like, look at him.
Because this is going to be a really long-winded story, and then he's going to get a Snickers out of his bag.
Mate. And if he does, he's getting a standing ovation. Go on.
So he was like, so there's fruit on the... There's fruit on the islands. He's like, we made money.
Did they pastelise?
They pastelized
Right.
it, yeah. We make money from this fruit. This is how, like, our family made their fortunes, how we get our energy and stuff. And he sells, like,
Energy.
like energy to make money and stuff, and like how like they came up and made their fortunes. So you can buy bottles of it. So, it's only a little bot. You're gonna look fucking stupid now. Will you pass it to him for me, Steve, please?
Energy! Oh my goodness!
Did you just get us one?
It was like the Lucasade fruit or something like that.
So did you just get one?
No, that's your gift.
This is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, right, so this isn't Dan's as well.
No, that's you.
This is just mine.
Yeah, because you need energy for the tour and you need to perspire. You need
Like very, very original. It's weird, isn't it? How some of the old packaging was left on round the top. Oh, that was weird. Is that what they do? They just put a little ring of plastic round the top.
I think that was from the plastic bag.
And it goes out of date in August.
It was a big thing on the island. It was like, this will bring you energy and fruitful life. And
Yeah. Good on a hangover.
I was like, perfect for that.
Mad, innit? Mad.
So that I got that. Dan, yours.
That tastes like
What?
It tastes like a previous recipe probably was better.
Right. Right.
It feels like it's been ruined by
what mystery
like sugar
fruit?
tax laws.
Oh, it was the Lucazade fruit, I think.
I think the word you're looking for is orange.
It's all right.
Right.
I feel like it was better in the past.
Do you feel good, though? Do you feel energised?
Yeah.
Works.
Right. What have you got for Dan?
Dan, I know that your favourite animal is a hippo.
You know,
No, it never was, but just right now, I realise it was.
that's mad. That because while you were
is.
away, he bought a hippo duvet set,
Yeah?
didn't you?
Is that what they're called?
Duvet set.
The hippo duvet set?
It's just a duvet set with hippos on. So yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And-
I thought you were talking about Silent Night.
You're always quite happy.
Right.
So I got you a happy hippo from the island of
Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, a happy hippo.
and I got Steve in Fin 1 because he came in a pack of 5.
Oh, great.
What did you do with the other two?
I had them. So
He's so thoughtful. And, you know, they don't have
Carl.
wrapping paper on these islands.
Carl.
hang on, Dan, what's up?
Is this an orange Lucozade?
No. Lucozade plant, I think it is.
How's it pronounced?
Lucozade.
Lucozade. It's
Yeah.
an amazing language, isn't it?
Beautiful.
It's quite akin.
What language do they speak?
American. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got to get you something with him there. So
To get all that back. Really, thanks for bringing it all the way.
in my hand luggage as well.
What?
It was in my hand luggage. Just to make sure it was okay.
I got you lot fuck all from Mallorca.
Yeah, there's no shops on the Maldives. No. It's a fucking tropical desert island,
Is it
unfortunately.
good?
So
You should have brought me some sand back.
Why?
Because then I've got Moldovan sand.
I don't think go to Moldova.
Moldovan. Maldivian.
Yeah, I got them in the shop by ours this morning.
Yeah. Right. Thanks for owning up. Thanks for being honest.
Oh, they got you something, but
Did you shag on the beach? That was my favourite cocktail. What? Did you have a bonk on the beach? Because it sounds so perfect and idyllic.
no,
Did you-
because it was bungalows on the beach, so everyone would have just watched.
You should have had anal. Bungalows.
Let that one sit.
We didn't
No.
have sex on the beach, no.
All right, cool. No, I just feel like beautiful
But
paradise.
so our bed was like where you are, and then the sea was like where Steve is, and then the
so you
beach-
can bang in the bungalow and still see the sea.
yeah, we could hear it and see it. Yeah, so essentially we're on the beach, but in a
Nice.
bed.
What were the other guests like? Did you make friends or you just
Lots of Russians, Italians,
not the dream?
and some British people as well.
All right.
And there was a Russian man next door. Literally,
What
the
did you
Russian
think about the war?
didn't get into it with him.
Do you know?
All right, lad. You thinking about the old war there, lad? Yeah? Good, is it? Not bad.
He had a cigar at all times, even in the sea. He looked like the exact Russian. Have you seen Killing Eve?
I already like him.
Have you seen Killing Eve?
Yeah, bits of it, yeah.
Have you seen Konstantin, is it? He looks like him.
Early on.
Yeah.
Right.
And his wife looked like not him. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Young.
yeah, like 22. Yeah. So it was that. It was full of men with money and attractive ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of this.
But
fucking
only
holiday.
110, so it was always quiet.
And just everyone kept to themselves, basically.
Everyone kept themselves. Yeah,
Where'd you eat? Where'd you eat? Is there like a restaurant?
Restaurant. Oh my god, there was a steak restaurant. So it was steak restaurant was free for lunch, and not for dinner. But we didn't know that, so we went for lunch and got free food. And we're like, oh, we'll go back for dinner, thinking it was the same. And the cheapest item on the menu was just a regular burger, which is $50. So it cost us $130 for 2 burgers.
On top of the 73 grand you pay for the holiday.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
When we got there, we had to upgrade to all-inclusive pro as well. It was more.
Why did you have to? All-inclusive pro.
Or gold it was, sorry.
Gold.
What's the difference between that and like silver?
So like some things you can't get. And I didn't want to be able to have to go to the bar and go, oh, I can't get that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I wanted to be able to get what I fucking wanted, even if I didn't get it.
Yeah.
To the chance to be able
The
to.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Paying for opportunities.
Yeah, I didn't want people to go, oh, you can't have that cocktail, actually, you've got the wrong package. I didn't want people to talk to me like that. I was like, I can get whatever I fucking want, mate.
Fucking amazing.
You know your cocktails.
Yeah, they checked that.
good job.
They checked that as they got to the island.
But yeah, we literally just sunbathed, swam, we saw some sharks, some octopuses, stingrays.
Octopus.
Yeah, cool as fuck. Stroked a shark.
Don't stroke an octopus though.
I touched it.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, he had his head in a rock. He was hiding, so I poked his head.
That's the most scouse tropical island thing. Sort of fucking octopussy. Fucking poked it.
Sharks
Get
are
it.
quite rough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, as in like coarse. As in like
Fucking bit me arm.
as in coarse. I thought they'd be quite blubbery, quite coarse.
Where did you touch octopus and shark?
In the Maldives. He's been on all
Just leaning out the bungalow.
Trying to plug my phone charger in.
Fucking hell.
No, so at 6 o'clock they'd feed the sharks. So all the sharks would come to the bay, and then they.
Does that seem safe? To teach
They're not great whites.
teach the sharks that food is in the bay.
They're not great whites. They're just little hammerheads. They wouldn't harm a fly.
All right, cool. Look
Adam
forward to that
just
Patreon special. Adam swims with hammerheads. I can't wait because I'll be on the fucking shore. Go on, lad.
Selling
Wouldn't harm a
seashells.
fly. What?
But you had to come and you'd just be able to see things. So.
He's so angry there.
I'm not angry. I just missed what you said.
Oh, I said,
On-
you
selling
said you'd be on the shore, and I said selling seashells.
That just.
He sells seashells on the
I'm
seashore.
sort of glad I
They
missed
were
it.
nurse sharks,
Oh.
but we saw some reef sharks.
Come on. How are you not doing that shit joke?
What shit
I
joke?
felt like that was like.
What near shark? What?
I felt like that was teed up for. I was like, go on.
No, near sharks. Yeah, you know they especially need feeding. They've been battling a pandemic. There you go. What you wanted?
Thank you.
But yeah, cool as fuck. Everything was just what you'd expect. Just like living in a screensaver for 2 weeks.
Cool. Well, Mallorca was a bag of wank. So thanks for telling me the story. I've genuinely enjoyed the story of your holiday more than my actual holiday. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
We need to go away next year, boys. We need to do all of us going away. We talked about Krakow, didn't we?
Can't we do America?
I have a family, and week or 10 days away is a ball ache for me. I've got to pick when that happens because I don't want to get a divorce. I love it when you start throwing plans around, and I'm like, yeah, it's not.
What if
as
we
easy.
went like traveling around Southeast Asia?
Yeah, that's again that does. That's in that.
It's only 5 days. You
Oh,
can do
come
that.
on, we'll do it 5 days. Laos, Cambodia, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Vietnam Thursday. You're back in your bed on Friday. But I think a weekend away is absolutely on the cards, isn't it?
Where should we do?
Rio de Janeiro.
Ooh, a weekend in Brazil. They always do that. Teachers do that every
We'll
week.
go in the summer because they have favela parties then. We can crash them.
Favela.
I'm not sure we're welcome in the favelas.
The favela party.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd love to see you in there.
yeah. I'll be fucking running the gaff within an hour.
He crashes a party and runs the favela.
He'd be
within the hour.
hung by his feet. This is a warning
Yeah,
for
upside
all
down
other...
doing a fucking keg. Fucking party king, mate. Fucking great.
What do you think a favela is, Adam? Can I ask?
It's like a ghetto, but for Brazilians.
I think he's got it spot on.
It's always disappointing for you when I have the right answer, isn't it?
I'll be dancing with the gays in the carnival. Shaking my tits next to some phenomenal fucking bird
When's the
with
carnival?
plumage. What? I don't... Oh, hang on.
17th of June till the 18th of
17th
July.
of June. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Can we do the Brazil Carnival? That's got to be a thing, isn't it?
The Brazil Carnival. Yeah. Hello, I'm here for the Brazil Carnival,
Yeah, it's like
please.
the Murphy Street Festival, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just Beatles tribute bands.
Oh my god. What would you do in Brazil? Favela? Go and buy some coke. You have to.
Try and have a game of five-a-side with like the local superstars.
On the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not used to getting two-footed.
On the beach.
Like they're not expecting. They'll underestimate
They'll
us.
underestimate us.
They're doing the fucking
Yeah.
straight through.
Straight through. It's a while you can't let them know you're there.
It's a man.
3-0.
Gravison!
3-0. Counts for 3, that. What would I do in Brazil? I'd go and see Christ the Redeemer.
It's in Rio, innit?
Yeah. Big, innit?
Carnival is obviously going to be a load of fun.
Have you seen they're going to put swings on
the arms.
the arms of Christ the Redeemer?
Yeah.
Isn't that mental?
Is that real though?
Yeah, I've
It's
seen the slingshot
100%
thing in
real.
Blackpool.
They're putting a swing on each arm of Christ the Redeemer.
And then spinning Christ
Because-
the Redeemer. So it's like on like
Excalibur.
No, but I'm not actually messing. It's like genuinely big news.
how big?
Turn BBC News on for once, Dan.
Our main story tonight, as it has been all week, Dan.
No, but like
If you're watching,
like religious groups are properly booting off about it.
all religious groups, the fucking Hindus, the
No, but
Brazilian
The
Hindus,
Jews ate it.
Brazilian Hindus.
There's all sorts of religious groups, and they're not just Christians, are kicking off because like there's like common ground for religions on stuff like this, isn't it? Like people wouldn't want a fucking water slide going on the
Quakers.
Taj Mahal.
Well,
Quakers are kicking
isn't
off.
Jesus a prophet in Islam? Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't want to piss them off. What?
prophet makes them fucking loads of money.
He's an earner.
Costs them fuck all.
He's a fucking earner, him. Keep him. Put some swings on his arms.
You feel like that?
Passive income he is for them.
Passion of the Christ.
Good to have you back. It's good to have you back. Good influence.
Speaking of Muslims,
What have you got?
did you see what Eshan did to me?
Yeah, just turned up on a.
Did you see what he did? Have you seen this?
I haven't.
Have you actually not?
I genuinely haven't.
So, I've been in London all weekend. I've had a really great weekend, to be honest with you. So Friday, after we recorded with Paul Smith here, Paul drove me home into town, and he was like, should we have a quick pint? Before, because I've got to go to work in like an hour. So we went to Pogues for...
It was either that or you went to bed because you were tired. You had to either commit or go to sleep.
So I was like, I'll just have a couple of pints and then I'll just go to bed. Right? So we had one in Pogues. We went to the Grapes. We had, I think, 2 in there. And then Paul's like, right, I'm going to leave my car and have a few drinks. So I was like, I'll come to the gig with you then. So we go to the gig, watch the early show. It's a good lineup. I'm just sat backstage. What I kept doing was, because as we're all well accustomed to now, I've become a Guinness man. It's my favourite pint.
Really, yeah? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, genuinely.
Oh, wow.
And Hot Water don't sell it. So what I kept doing is going next door to the Philharmonic and smuggling Guinness into the comedy club.
How to do that? You
Um,
haven't got corkage?
it's true, but I did it anyway because I live on the edge,
Wow.
right? Got quite drunk. Me and Paul decided it'd be a good idea to co-host the Late Show, which we did. One of the most fun nights on stage I've ever had in Soze.
Do you know, you have to be a proper comic to find out that you and Paul a bit pissed are comparing the Late Show. Like, if you're not a proper comic, you're like, oh, this is a bore. Like, you have to be decent to be like, I can hold my own with this.
Yeah.
Who was a good acts?
Oh yeah, so Jared Christmas opened, Deliso was in the
problem.
middle,
No problem.
and Danny McLaughlin closed.
No problem.
And then I asked Danny to do his Rasputin poem because I love it. But he got to the end of the set and he's like, Adam, you come and do it. So he sat on the front row with a third microphone.
Oh, that's amazing.
And me and Paul did Uncle Rasputin for him.
And you can remember it?
Not even a little bit.
Why you Vladimir Putin, Uncle? Fuck.
Very, very fun. Saturday, so I got in at midnight that night. I had to be up at 5 a.m. to leave at 6 to get to my mates for 7 to drive to Wembley. Started drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning on the way down to Wembley.
Not Guinness.
No, beer in the car.
Right.
Went to the game. Come on, Tom.
Come on.
But I have this thing sort of where if I've drank the day before, I can drink quite a lot and not get drunk the next day. Do you know what I mean? When you're sort of hungover. So I remember the whole game and the whole day. One of the best days of my life. The best game I've ever been to. Unbelievable. My mates were all going back to Liverpool, the ones I drove down with, but I was staying in London because I had a meeting on Monday morning, right? So I get a text from Ishan, and he goes, what are you up to tonight? Are you staying in London? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I can meet you for a pint. I'm just near Tottenham Court Road. Went and met Ishan. He said, Brennan Reese is in town. He's doing some gigs. So I text Brennan and I said, look, I won't be that much of a cunt about the results because he's a City fan. Do you want to meet for a pint? Brennan goes, yeah, and by the way, Top Secret have just had a headliner drop out for the Late Show. I've told them you're in town. Do you want to do it? And I went, yeah, if they need me, just tell them to text me. So they text me about an hour later after I'd forgot I'd said that and said, yeah, can you get here for 10:15? So I went down to Top Secret on 13 hours of ale and did 2 sets. So much fun. Because I'm in such a drunk Liverpool in an FA Cup final zone. Me and Ishan carry on drinking until about 2 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed and woke up with one of the most horrific hangovers I've ever had, but I was kind of like sadistically enjoying it, right? Then, on Sunday, I had a date in London, right? Now, I'm not going to go into too many details about it, but it's a girl I've known for a few years, and she happened to be in London at the same time as me, and we went out. And Ishan knew about it because I told him the night before that's what my plan was. So, I met her at 3 o'clock, and we just went on a pub crawl. Dead fun. That's where we seen the Scouse lad, the musician. So we go out all day, just having a laugh, and then it gets to...
It's true, you've done so much boozing this weekend.
Oh, a lot of drinking.
That's a lot of boozing.
Got to about midnight, and Soho starts to shut down about midnight. But there was one pub left open that we could see called the Three Greyhounds, right?
I think I know where it is.
So we go in, the girl, she goes to the toilet, and I just go on Instagram while I'm waiting to be served at the bar. And Ishan's on Instagram Live, as he often is. So I'm watching it, and he invited me to join it, and I did. I'm like, what's happening? And he seen me order me drink. Now, I didn't know what happened, because as she's coming back from the toilet, I just went, oh, I've got to go. I'll see you later. He's then gone on his Instagram Live and gone, I think I know what pub he's in. Right? Now, Ishan lives in Essex, which is a 55-minute drive from where I was. But Ishan said to his followers, he's just ordered a Guinness and he's been drinking all day. I reckon that'll take him an hour to drink. I'm going to go and crash his date.
What the fuck?
So he got in his car, he Instagram Lived himself all the way from Essex to this pub. He walked up to me outside the pub. The video, which is on his Instagram, if you don't already follow
It's
Ishan,
very funny.
my face is so confused. Because what you've got to understand is, there's only 2 people that I know where in that moment I knew exactly where they were. I knew where the girl I was out with was because she's right in front of me. And I knew where Ishan Akbar was because I'd been on Instagram Live with him and he was in his fucking house. So the last person in the world I expected to see behind me putting a camera in my face was him. It'd have been less of a surprise if you were there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I shit myself. But he literally turns up, goes, look, I told you I'd come and do it. Goes off Instagram Live. And I was like, you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm getting off. And he drove off immediately. I was like, I'll leave you to it. He did a 2-hour round trip for a 30-second laugh.
That's why he's an OG. That's why he's a goat.
The way you
Me
reacted to it, you didn't go, what? You were like, it was very, like...
I've got 3 full days worth of ale in me.
You were just very controlled, like, it was almost like you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Very funny.
I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I've been off grid, haven't I?
What a weekend you've had. I checked the score. I saw that it was on, checked the BBC Sport website, and I thought, oh, it's half time, I'll just stick it on. Check the score. Me and Etta were fucking dicking around the house, and oh my God, 3-0 at half time. I was like, Rowie Baggs is literally
I had my top
having
off.
the best few weeks of his whole life. I'm really invested in this, you nailing it. We were saying while you were away, how bad was January? You were there for him, obviously, more than anyone.
Aye.
Like, as bad a January as anyone's had. This last couple of months has just sort of, there's been like a crescendo of giddiness from Adam, where he has to, I can tell he has to stop himself starting every podcast by going, I'm fucking loving it.
Stop himself.
Just before we get going, look at this quiff. Look at my face. And I just feel really invested in, like, I know this is annoying to 2 Everton fans, but
It's not. Honestly,
I've started following Liverpool because I want to see him sort of just explode in contentedness.
Do you know when Everton fans care more about Liverpool? It's when nothing's happening with Everton. So say we're 10th, like, oh, fuck them, they're winning. We've got bigger shit to worry about right now than Liverpool winning shit. Genuinely.
Yeah, but with it, football becomes like a focal point of it. But it's more just to see what Adam can, like. I want to see where this. It's exciting. So it's like starting every pod like, it's still happening. I can't wait. I want them to win a quadruple just to see this fucking man. Just to see if he can hover. Just to see if a man can hover into a room like. So good. I would like to come and watch a Liverpool. Oh no, are you watching them all? We should get to wherever Adam's watching a game and go and have some pints with him. If there's ever a game that you're watching on TV in a pub.
I'll check when we have a break in a sec. I'll check when not.
I want to come and experience. I want to see it. I want to see. I know this is not for Carl and Steve's. Look at Steve's face. Horrible fucking cunts. But I want to see it.
I've got tickets to every home game in April. But then next month there's a couple I can't get to, so we could do one of them.
Right. Cool. Let's have a little breaky. Wag wag lids. Hope you're enjoying today's Patreon exclusive. We've got some new merch that you can see over my boobie.
Is this real?
This is an ad, this.
Oh, for the merch.
For the merch that you're wearing.
Get one of these ones, but when you buy it, get one that fits you.
They come in different sizes, but I would definitely maybe order one size up, unless you want to feel like it's a Tammy Girl starter bra.
Haveawordpod.com is where you get the merch from, and it'll save you wearing that pile of shite that you're wearing at the minute.
We just said don't be doing the mean thing. You look like a fucking pedo. Get some merch, but he can't help himself.
But look at them. Look through the camera at the fucking scruffy twat on the other side of it.
I like you. I think you look good.
Fucking pathetic.
But you'll look better in Have a Word Pod merch.
That's what I was saying, just in a more polite way.
And that's here, because Carlo put the graphic in.
Haveawordpod.com, if you can't read.
Get on me.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
So you've been having those singing lessons?
January.
Welcome back
Adam,
to the second section.
Something wrong with you there. Just there you go. That's better.
Made it worse. Questions, bloody questions. People email in bloody questions. We answer some. We're silly with others. That's the questions on this podcast. Have a word with yourself. It's the pod in your face. Do you want some questions?
Sure.
Oh, my new bits material night. My new material night in Manchester is on the Wednesday, the 11th of May. There's about 20 tickets left at this point. It's selling very nicely. It's a little theatre called The Edge, which used to be a church in the middle of Chorlton, which is my favourite bit of Manchester. The link will be in the description.
My favourite bit of Manchester is the fucking entrance to the M62 on the way home.
Bloody hell. He fucking went there. He went there.
I like leaving. The way out. I like leaving Manchester because I'm from Liverpool. We don't like that lot, you know. It's all banter. We've all got a mank, mate.
I'm actually I'm watching the game tonight like a bloody lad.
Liverpool game?
I'm going down the bloody pal's house.
The boozer?
Getting a fucking curry in and just a couple of bloody pints. I'm not drinking, I will be driving. I'm watching the bloody game. United Liverpool. Pretty big bloody northern rivalry.
Rummy?
Yeah, I am.
Is a Liverpool fan, any?
Rummy. Oh, and so I watched. What was the Origi Champions League final? 2019.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Tottenham. I watched it with Rummy and Antonio,
Me and my mate Divock,
who are really sensible, intelligent guys, and it was the most fun watching. Rummy's quite a quiet guy. He was shouting at the TV in a flat in Chester like the players who were, I don't know where the final was, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Like they would be like, oh, nice one, John in Chester, thanks. I'll get.
Yeah, but that's normal though. That's totally normal.
I've watched a lot of football with loads of football. I've been into it that much, but the level of shouting,
teleclappers.
I don't mind a teleclapper. It was ridiculous. It was more than managers on a sideline do.
I don't think you're ready to watch the footballs with me.
No, I want to. I really do. Like, I want to watch, because I don't know.
I nearly broke the staircase in my old house watching the derby with him for a goal that was then ruled out for offside.
So, how did you get to the staircase? Did you run up the stairs?
No, I ran over to the staircase and punched the beam that attached the staircase to the ceiling.
You left the room to punch.
It's in his living room.
I had an open plan living room.
Oh, sorry. Right, good.
I watched the last.
Because I feel like that you have to really to walk out of a room into the and then go fuck off. That takes a lot, doesn't it?
I went and lay down on the floor when we scored the Anfield winner. I just lay on the floor. Didn't celebrate. Didn't shout. I just lay on the floor.
My instinct when I'm really celebrating is to go to the garden. I don't know. There's just something about the garden.
Release.
When Gaza, this wasn't celebrating, was it? This was just through frustration.
And Gaza turned up with Ramos with the fishing rod.
I was watching it live.
You went in the garden.
Euro 96. When Gaza was too fat to get just needed a fucking toe on it.
Longer stud.
Oh my God, it was so close. We beat it. And that was when I was young and I was like, I really hate Germans. Like, it was in me. Now I'm older and they're fine.
The
Apart from
Germans,
the
they're
kids,
good.
they're
They're
not.
very friendly. Their camp. They will come and kiss you on the cheek and give you a beer for free.
But not on the mouth. The mouth is your living room.
That's it. Mouth is for the marriage.
For the husband.
For the husband. It was an
Anglo-Saxon.
And when we won the Cricket World Cup, Tory,
Adam,
I got excited and went in the garden.
can you play that game with him?
What?
We've just been playing in the canteen.
interrupted the story.
No, I meant after.
Who gives a fuck?
Go on. After?
Carl's invented a really shit game.
Go on, I want to play the game.
No, what
Play.
you say?
Right, okay.
No,
Look at me.
I
Look
just-
at me.
Just
Look at me.
getting excited and apart from,
Think of a number between 1 and 10.
Wasn't
That's
good.
not the game.
Carl play the game.
No,
Oh,
look,
one
I'll
used
tell you
to
that.
play it.
Look, tell you. You got to look at me. Forget there. Let's just play.
Who? Them?
All
Them
of them.
or them?
All of them. It's just me and you.
Come on,
Imagine there's no
Let
one
me
else
take
in
it
the world.
seriously.
Right?
Doors closed.
So we've both got to say a word on the count of 3. Right? Random word. And then based on the 2 words we say, we've got to do it again. And the aim is that we're trying to get the same word. So let's say I said dog and you said...
Rape.
Yeah. Right.
Prison. You both say prison, probably.
Because prison would relate to dog rape. Wouldn't it?
Right.
It's a really shit game, but Carl wants us to play it.
Dog prison.
On the count of 3, let's just say a random word and we'll take it from there. You ready?
Come on.
On the count of 3, you say
See how
any word.
simpatico you are?
Just It's just got to be one word. It can't
Yeah.
be... Yeah.
Random.
Just one word.
Can't be bum sex.
No.
It's got to be...
Because, yeah. Right? So 1, 2, 3. Trains.
Blancmange.
Trains and blancmange.
Blancmange. No one said to wear blancmange in 20 years.
Not since the fucking Great Blancmange disaster of 2001.
Actually, 2002.
Well, actually, it was late 2001, actually.
Oh, you're right. To be fair...
It was just after 9/11.
But I tell you what, it still felt like it is actually if you're trying to get blancmange in January of 2002. Knock on effect.
So what did you say?
Trains.
And you said,
Blancmange.
okay.
So then we'd have to say another word that relates to both of those words.
Say blancmange.
I don't even know. I don't really know what a blancmange is.
It's a dessert.
Is it?
You asked for a word. I pulled out a word. What do you want? Road.
Would have been better. What you said, you just said track.
How would road better be better than blancmange?
Because what relates to fucking blancmange? You don't even know what a blancmange is.
Oh, sorry. Fucking old Tommy Simple games over there.
Okay.
Oh, I like a game, but I like it straightforward. Oh, Fringe is doing me in.
Go on. Train blancmange. 3, 2, 1, go. Go on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do it again. You got to say another word, but it's got to relate to both train and blancmange. So good luck with that.
So you're trying to get the same word. You're trying to get in his head. You're trying to get in your head.
Okay?
Cool.
So 3, 2, 1. Dessert.
Bam. Easy. How does dessert relate to
Storm.
You get it on a set menu.
How
On the
does it?
train.
Yeah, because it's one of those old fancy trains.
train? I'd have said Orient Express.
Orient Express. Fucking blancmange. I'd have said Orient Express.
So you're quite simpatico. Lovely. What a lovely thing to say.
What a great game. I've got another one. Think of a number between 1 and 10.
You're going to say it and I say it?
No. You just got to think of it.
Right, go on. I'm
Ready?
thinking of it.
Double it.
Yeah?
Add 40.
Yeah?
Half it.
Yeah?
Take away the first number you thought of.
Yeah?
Is it 20?
Yeah?
Just maths, innit?
Oh, smart. It's good though, isn't it?
Blancmange.
Riddle me this.
Oh, no. No. No.
What's black, right?
No.
White. What's black, white, and red all over?
A penguin with a period or something.
Yeah, that would work.
Newspaper.
Not what I was looking for. I was looking for a newspaper. It's black and white and you read it, so it's red all over, as long as you finish it.
What about the colours in it for the advertising?
I'm thinking of old newspapers.
Oh, cool. It's a silly one, isn't it? I need some sneak.
Whoa. I'm going to bleep that out.
Can you ask some questions now?
Come on, Chad.
It's fucking boring.
Hurry up, Chad.
Question 1. Question 1. Question 2. Oh, fucking hell, you didn't see that one coming, did you? You thought I was going to do...
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8,
10.
me.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah.
Alison says, stand-up question. Stand-up question.
Yeah.
Stand-up
down.
question. Lightning. Been to loads of club gigs, tours, seen TV over the years. Something that's always got to me is this trope. I don't know if it's hack or a lie or what. When they go, well, I did that last night in, and they loved it. So you're a shit crowd. Or, well, last night in, I got nothing from that joke. So you lot are dirty bastards, etc., etc. I hope you know what I'm talking about. But as a stand-up fan, is that breaking the wall moment where the comedian's just having a moment? Or is it just a line in the show and complete bullshit? Cheers,
It's an
Alison.
absolute crutch to cover a bad joke. Because they're just going, oh, hey, here's a little bonus punchline.
Doesn't someone say I did that on the moon last night? As in, like, they take the joke. Is it Robert White?
Very possible.
Something like Tony Law. Tony Law always did really subversive sort of piss-take trope bits. Like, when I started out, a big one that is disappeared now is the, when did you learn to whisper?
Oh, yeah.
And,
In
you
a
know,
train station.
and then he was like, where did you learn to whisper? Tied to the fuselage of a Stuka dive bomber? Which, if you've never seen any stand-up, is the most mental sentence ever, because it's quite a niche, like, Second World War era German plane, and Tony Law's like having the best time. I hate these. This is the speak of an unoriginal comic that I've probably been guilty of. I think a lot of comics, if you're not thinking about it, you can say these really hacky things that are just lazy comic talk. And I think new comics do it to make themselves sound like comics. The whole lovely to be here, just say something else. It's boring. It's just a fucking wanky way of starting a gig like everyone else. And the other one is found your level.
Yeah.
Found your level is such a
Oh, that's too far, is it?
a fucking gimpy thing to say. Found your level. You're like, also, I've seen so many comics do it when they haven't had the appropriate response from the crowd.
Yeah.
Like the crowd will go, and they'll go, found your level. You're like, you found fuck all, you hacky cunt. Say more original words.
Yeah.
Question 2.
Tom Stade apparently very early on said to Daniel Sloss, stop asking the audience, are they well? Because you don't care and they know you don't.
It's very true, isn't it?
Are we well? Are we well? Are we doing? Are we well? Again?
Imagine they went, boo! No!
No, I've just found out I'm ill.
Got a lump.
Got a lump.
Put your phone on loud, please, Carl.
Could you get it on loud vibrate? Put it on the can so it resonates. Because surely you'll have some form of
Resonate is the wrong word, isn't it? You mean
tradesman.
reverberate.
I do, yeah, thanks. You'll need some tradesman, some contractor, a builder, some delivery guy, some legal person that you're doing some sort of job for you. Couldn't miss that. I've missed, come on. Callum Edgar says, wag lids. If you were to find out that your mum or significant other shagged a Premier League footballer, which footballer would disappoint you the most?
George Ellacobi.
Who's he play for?
He's an old player, isn't he?
I don't remember him.
I say you're better than that. He's too old.
Julian Lescott.
The game doesn't play anymore.
Oh, dear.
Oh, does it have to be a player who still plays?
No, yeah.
James Ward-Prowse. Looks like
Adam
a proper
Johnson,
Tory
actually.
cunt.
He was a paedophile. I don't want anyone that I know shagging paedophiles.
I think you would be pretty pissed off if Jolie and Lescott shagged your missus. You'd be like, really?
Look at his head.
Of all the
Lego head.
footballers, it's got that weird Gorbachev thing going on.
Lego head. You
If we take it away from appearance and we just make it about football and ability,
Oh, why are we taking it away from appearance?
because that's not nice. You shouldn't laugh
Jolie
at
and
the
You can
Lescott
play
looks
chess on
like
his
he's
head.
fallen off his bike.
Every day on the way to training.
Every day. Jolie, just get a car.
Famous.
Limvoy Primus.
Remember that tweet? The Julian Lescott tweet?
one?
I think Villa got Villa? Yeah, Villa got bummed like 50-0, and Johnny Nescott was getting loads of hate, and he posted a picture of his car, this beautiful Mercedes, as in like fuck you, and then his response was, "Oh, sorry, I tweeted that in my pocket."
I got hacked.
There's some great tweets from footballers down the years, though. Victor Anichibi tweeted, "Can you just tweet something like great support from the fans today?"
From the press officer.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Wayne Rooney's, "Hi Rio, do you want picking up in the morning, pal?" Without tagging Rio Ferdinand in.
He said here's a tweet.
Yeah.
And that was a text.
Yeah.
Remember the Whitney Houston one? I want to run to you at.
Whitney is dead. I can't believe this. I want to run to you at. That was Wayne Rooney when Whitney Houston died. And the most iconic tweet of all time is Ed Balls, isn't it?
Yeah.
When he just tweeted Ed Balls.
Went to search his name and tweeted it. It's a day now. It's like an international internet day. Ed Balls Day.
Oh, no, it's so beautiful.
Ed Balls.
Do you know what fucks me up? Is having the Have a Word account and my own account. Like, when I was like, retweets on this, I've retweeted the thing that's just been posted. You feel like an absolute knobhead. So it basically looks like Have a Word has gone, I've got a video here, I'll post this. And this is so good. It's retweeted. It's because you've let a 41-year-old have an account.
Right, what Premier League football are you going for? Kepa Azarbaiglaga.
Oh,
Of the current crop.
Yeah. You'd be most disappointed.
cheers, Carl. Cheers, Carl. Hey, that wall's finished, lad. Thanks for the shout-out. Fucking Jimmy the Builder.
His name's Peter, actually.
Go, listen. My mum, if I think this is a bit weird having like our dead mums involved in this.
I pick your partners then.
No, but you find out she fucked them like back in the day.
In his heyday.
Adam Johnson, because he was young when she was alive. So she's the paedophile.
Yeah.
Twist.
Pedeception.
Pedeception as a Patreon special that we can't fulfill. That's going to be a lot of work.
It's going to be a 90s footballer then.
Right.
Stiggen Bjornaby.
Who would you most like her to fuck?
Brian Roy.
Who's that?
Fucks.
Just seemed like a nice guy. He played for Bari or Foggia and Nottingham Forest.
He was a Dutchman. He's got a nice head. Whoa! He tried to shoot the Prime Minister.
Yeah, he all went
He looked like a nice guy.
He all went a bit weird after Forest. I'll give you that.
It's because Brian Roy and the Dutch Prime Minister were both fighting over Dan's man.
Who from the 90s? Who from the 90s?
I'll shoot you, cunt! That Nightingale bitch is mine!
Benito Carbone, he was a sexy man, wasn't he?
Called him a rent boy
Who?
at Borough. My mate Simon, shout out Simon Beattie, he listens to the pod. We were at uni together and he was from Middlesbrough and his dad worked for Bulk Hall, who's the company. Do you remember Steve Gibson, who owned Middlesbrough?
No.
My mate Simon, his dad worked for the company. So that company that owned Middlesbrough, he's one of the best chairmen, isn't he, Simon Gibson, I think, because he never sacked anyone. He was just dead loyal. Anyway, we got tickets to go. I really wanted to go and watch Alan Boksic because I'd loved Alan Boksic at Lazio and Juve. And he came to get 40 grand a week at
Saying
Middlesbrough.
him sounds like a
and did.
vaginal infection.
My boxer's sick.
No, got a box itch. Itchy box.
Either's acceptable.
That was his nickname.
Yeah.
The vaginal itch. When he scored, everyone just threw Caniston Combi on the pitch.
He was sick in the
They
box.
called him Ian Thrush.
That's good.
This stuff's so good.
By the way, I'm a passenger on today's podcast.
Benito Carbone.
You're going to watch this back and I've said next to fuck all.
I can't remember it.
This is like, do you know, have you seen like the advert for Duracell? And there's like a bunny, that's a Duracell bunny, and there's like a Panasonic bunny. It's just like, that's me today, just watching him.
Yeah, Benito Carbone was playing for Bradford City because he played for Wednesday in City, didn't he?
He did. He used to have
And
very
came to
oversized
play,
shirt.
came for a corner, and I thought a lot of the Borough fans would be with me, and I went, "Fuck off, Benito, you fucking rent boy!" And I did it at full volume, and everyone around me was like, "Oh, that's a bit crass," and I regretted doing it.
Can't say that
Football
no more.
fans are like that.
What?
It's a bit rude, actually.
If someone said they
I
were
just thought- I
crass
just-
at Goodison, That's crass.
No
We were all
one's.
chatting
No
Noel's-
I'd
one's.
fucking kick him in the chest.
No
I was
one said
chatting Noel
that.
Gallagher shags kids the other day at Wembley, and there was kids joining it. I'm not even
He
messing.
shagged me.
He does. I'm one of his victims.
Who are you picking then, Dan? I'm picking Benito Carboni.
Alan Boxic.
Alan
Box.
Boxic.
No, I'd be happy with that if Alan came over, 40 grand a week at Middlesbrough, took a little drive from Teesside to Lancashire, met up with my mum. I'd be all right with it.
You going with Adam?
I've got to be proud that they've shagged me mum.
Yeah.
Robbie Fowler.
Ravanelli.
Oh, white hair.
Oh, my God.
Derby for Fabrizio.
Gianluca Vialli.
Oh,
Oh, mate, he could be my dad.
Frank
I
Leboeuf.
look like Gianluca Vialli.
What's wrong with you there?
Do I not? Ah,
Hey.
I was getting really itchy.
Gianluca Vialli was a centre half for Chelsea.
I know.
Bold, tall, like Frank Leboeuf.
Wasn't he the manager
Centre
at one
half?
point as well?
Centre half. I'm thinking of. Sorry, I'm
Wasn't he
thinking
player
of
manager
Leboeuf.
at one
Hardy.
point?
He was.
Yeah, he won the. Did he win the European Cup in his cup?
Leboeuf was a centre half. Vialli was a.
Gianluca Vialli played for Sampdoria and Juve, was a pretty fucking good striker in Italy, and then came over for that
Isn't he sick?
Ruud Gullit era of Chelsea in the late 90s where they started spending some fucking money.
I think he's ill now.
Is Vialli ill?
I think
He's
so.
Watford manager
But he
for an
was ill.
ill-fated season. Yeah, Gianluca Vialli would be all right.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer.
Oh, lovely. Good.
Fucking hell.
Thanks for bringing it up and double checking it.
Oh, pancreatic's a fucking nightmare.
Oh my God. Question 2, please.
Just get prostate. My
London
granddad's had
pancreas.
prostate cancer for fucking 20 years. He's the only mate.
What the fuck's your pancreas?
What?
What's your pancreas?
It's next to King's Cross.
I was about to say it's a fucking. I said that 20 seconds ago. Can't give him a fucking round of applause. At that gun.
Did you miss it?
I missed it as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he did say it.
I fucking did.
Oh, God.
Where is your pancreas in your head?
Yeah.
Luke Semple says, yeah, you get pancreatic cancer in your head. Wag wag lids. I've got cancer of the imagination. I recently learned that Bluetooth is named after Harald Bluetooth Gormson, who is well known for two things: uniting Denmark and Norway in the year 958. I mean, we all knew that, though, didn't we, Steve? And his dead tooth, which was blue in colour. Hence, blue tooth. If you guys united Denmark and Norway in 958, what would the technology be called today?
Big dick.
Yeah.
Named after Carl Big Dick Riegler.
Oh, fucking hell. My big dick's playing up. I can't hear you. Just cut out. Mid-phone
Send
call.
it to me on a big dick, lad.
Correct me Big Dick to the fucking car radio. Put some songs on.
This lovely car, is it big dick ready?
So what's this? It's something that like.
So
you're-
if
you're
you were
synonymous with.
if you were a Viking king
Yeah.
back in the day,
What would Bluetooth the technology now? If it was named after you and what you're known for. So like if it was made to be raw sexual magnetism.
Raw sexual magnetism.
so he,
Sure.
so
That does improve it.
so his was a gammy tooth that was blue, so it was called Bluetooth, and yours
Yeah.
is raw sexual magnetism.
Raw.
I think so.
Adam Raw.
Adam Raw.
It's in a Geordie accent. Raw sexual magnetism.
That's not far off Viking though, is it?
Exactly.
There's definitely a bit of that in
See?
there.
So it all makes sense when you think about it.
Oh, fat ass. Something.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. You have got there's so much junk. Big finger,
He'd be big finger, yeah.
bald old nonce.
Steve's
Mine's
bald.
not. Hey. Bloody hell. What's mine? I've got too many gimpy things.
Glasses.
Great. Fun answer for Dan. Glasses.
It's hard one to answer without just being audible to each other, innit?
Yeah. No, you're
What are my
synonymous.
flaws?
I don't think you having a big fat
I don't see it as a negative.
woman's ass.
No.
It's not a bad thing. is
Shaped
it?
like a water balloon, I keep saying to people when they ask.
People ask, what do you think Carl's shaped like? Glad you asked.
Like a
The
water
singer.
balloon still on the tap.
Oh, bloody hell. Adam Rosie, a bit starstruck. How would you describe Carl's body shape? Patron, by the way.
Water balloon.
Dan, yours would be politeness.
That is honestly worse than baldy nonce. Wow, jeez. Let's do a little speed round on Would You Rathers. James Saunders says, hi, Lids. If you had to travel from the top of Canada down to the Mexican border, would you rather hitchhike, but topless, B, use a granny mobility scooter, or C, skateboard like your mates with goths? So you've got to know the full sort of length of the United States of America, Canada to Mexico. How are you travelling?
Hitchhiking?
In a car.
The fuck are you talking about?
Hitchhiking topless.
Yeah, but I'm in a car. They're not all going to be roof down tops, are they? Be fine.
Roof down tops. That famous subsection of Auto Trader. What are you looking for? SUV, coupe, roof down tops.
You also had
January, February, SUV,
Roof down
convertible, roof down top.
Obviously.
No one's skateboarding from Canada to Mexico. Never been done.
I go mobility scooter. As long as that bad boy's charged up the highway.
Yeah.
It'd take him years.
It would literally take you years.
It would literally not take years. It would take you a couple of months.
Yeah.
How fast do you think a mobility scooter is?
10 miles an hour.
You could get it souped up, though.
10 miles an hour. What does a mobility scooter... I've seen mobility scooters move.
Yeah.
Haven't they?
They do move.
They all move.
Can we get...
It's in the first word of the name.
mobility. Fucking hell, car.
Mobility scooter.
I want to know the
Speed limit.
shortest point between Canada and Mexico.
8 miles an
an
hour.
hour.
8 miles an hour? Fucking years? What are you talking
Yeah, but how
about?
long are you driving for per day, Dan? You're not doing 24 fucking Le Mans.
You're not. Shortest point between Mexico and Canada is...
2,233 and a half miles.
Right, divide that by... How many can you... You can go for 10 hours. You could do 80 miles.
80 miles a day. So
Divide it by 80. We've got...
27 days.
I do it in a fucking month, you lids. Keep the motor running.
Yeah, and I'd have been there fucking drinking fucking sangria and fucking margaritas for about fucking 22 days, wouldn't I?
Yeah, so you're topless in Minnesota, hitchhiking.
Yeah.
If it's winter, I mean, you've got about 8 minutes.
It's July.
Cool.
July!
Which month is it though? Which months will...
As long as it's not October.
January!
Jaden says, would you duel for 10 million? Wag lids. The game is you have to duel an undisclosed random person.
So that was a speed round on Would You Rathers. We did one.
I'm not asking that question because it's been wrongly categorized as a would you rather. And I'm a bit of a stickler for the rules, Harry. Logan Thompson says, would you rather wear your shoes on the wrong feet for the rest of your life or always go commando for the rest of your life?
Commando. I didn't wear underwear once on holiday.
George Sargent says, would you rather piss ants or shit woodpeckers?
Piss ants.
Liam Marshall says,
You can get an ant out of my urethra, no problem whatsoever. Shitting a parrot would be painful. My arsehole's not used to spreading much because it's normally just liquid that comes out. So I don't need to force much out. I couldn't get a parrot out my ass.
when I said woodpecker, did you hear parrot?
Why did you go to parrot?
I think they're the same now, aren't they?
Oh, no.
One sings and one plays percussion while one
Parrots
sings.
sing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two parts of a band.
They are, yeah.
What parrot sings?
What?
They talk, though, don't they?
You're not seeing Home Alone 3?
They talk, yeah.
Leroy Brown.
Sorry,
They
Adam
definitely-
bases,
they definitely sing as well.
he bases everything on Home Alone. If it didn't happen in Home Alone 3, it doesn't exist, essentially.
No, it does. But
Well-known
it did
fact.
happen in Home Alone 3.
It's the best Home Alone. If you're a raging paedophile.
It is the best Home Alone.
Oh, we've been here.
What if a woodpecker... The problem with the woodpecker is you plop it out, but then it turns and goes, I'm going to peck. I mean,
You got a
that
wooden
is-
arsehole?
Do they only peck wood?
Yeah.
They're not arse
Clues in the
peckers.
name.
Right.
I like Ron Seal. They do exactly what they said on the tin.
poo pecker.
Liam Marshall says, would you rather work for a Tory who takes your tips, or every time you tip someone, you have to say, vote Conservative? I mean, this is an easy out here. You just stop tipping.
Oh, but that's a Tory, innit?
Quandary.
What was the first one?
Would you rather work for a Tory who takes your tips? P.S. If you work for a company who do not give you your tips back, just quit and find a better job.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking horrible.
Against the law as well.
Yeah, I don't want to do either of them.
Okay, speed round is going to be pretty quick. Sam Maguire says, you're offered $2 million to take and score one penalty against the Premier League goalkeeper. If you miss, you can't do live comedy gig ever again. Do you take it?
Yeah.
The goalkeeper can't be Kepa or Jordan Pickford. They have to be Premier League quality. Are you taking it?
Of course
Rat.
I am.
Sam, you're a
The
rat.
fuck are you talking about?
Sam's a rat.
Well, you'd back yourself for this, surely.
Against the Premier League.
Take a
Anyone?
pen against Sam.
Petr Cech in his prime. I'll fucking Peneka the cunt.
Peneka.
Right. But if by just a bit of bad luck it goes wrong, you're never allowed to do live comedy again.
But it's not going to, is it?
I'd send them the wrong way every
Yeah.
time. 50 times in a row.
Right. When we do,
I've never missed a penalty in 31 years. I'm not going to start now with 2 million on the line, am I?
I'm telling you now, when we do the Patreon special footy challenge, which is coming, we need to get a proper. Oh, you're a proper goalkeeper.
Finn's a great goalkeeper.
But like a proper goal.
He's the real Buffon, apparently.
the real bit. Well, I'm sure goalkeepers aren't like properly training, aren't we? We'll get a fucking goalkeeper. Sorry, Finn.
That's Neville Southall.
I've never, ever missed a penalty.
You being honest?
Yeah.
I haven't taken a penalty for so long.
I take penalties every fucking week.
Here?
When?
Every week?
Yeah.
Where's Adam? Oh, he's gone down to his penalty taking session.
And he's never missed.
He's never missed.
I've seen that video of me a couple of years ago in West Kirby. That's the only evidence I've got. But there was no one stopping that, was there? I think Steve was in goal. Remember?
I actually scored a Penenka. And I'll put it in if I can be asked. It's my job, but, you know.
Do you want to see?
No, I'm all right. I believe you.
No, I want to show you.
Adam once scored a penalty, yeah.
No, but this is like, it's the only evidence I've got, so I might as well show you.
Right. But if you
I'm
miss or they
taking
save
that-
it,
Yeah.
it's a different view. You don't
What
do
can't
stand
I
up.
do?
The pod.
Yeah, I'm not going to miss. I'd score that hard that I'd kill him.
Against any goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Who's the best penalty saver in the Premier League?
Probably
Tim Krul.
What?
He's great at saving penalties.
Oh, is he specifically good?
Yes.
Right. I thought Kepa was meant to be good, but it's
He
bullshit.
thinks he is.
Right.
No. I would laugh at Tim Krul. I'd have me kecks around my ankles.
Tim
and
Krul
stuff.
at Norwich.
Yeah.
Right. So this is...
You're telling me any keeper on the planet's stopping this.
Oh, in off the post. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's a smaller goal.
Exactly. Made Steve look like a soft cunt there, didn't I? Imagine what I do to Petr Cech.
Can't wait. I cannot wait for the football challenge day.
Do we know
We're gonna
anybody
put
who
it on
plays
Patreon.
lower league or like even league football goalkeepers who can get involved? Please.
We need
With a
yeah.
goalkeeper. Sorry, Finn, you are good. I agree. You are very good in goal. But it'd be nice
If you
to
know
have
somewhere where you can play, I want to do it at a proper ground. Do you reckon we get in at Tranmere?
we get in the fucking first team.
No, I meant to do the Patreon special.
So did I.
You fucking overconfident cunt.
I
Come
reckon
on,
we can
fucking
get
first team. I'll play for Tranmere now. I just don't want
I
to.
reckon we can get Anfield in the summer
Cool.
on the off season.
Cool. We're not selling tickets for the Patreon record of a footy skills.
Can we not just sell 12,000 for the fucking cop end?
Oh, we're extending it. Extend it. Can't wait to see you miss a penalty. Oh, I'd love to save a penalty off you.
Like the habits of a lifetime.
So anyone, any Premier League, I'm not taking it. I can't risk that.
Genuinely, I'm that good at penalties. It would be worth Liverpool signing me now with a potential 2 cup finals coming up and just keeping me on the bench until the 119th minute.
Yeah. Cool. Better than all the players that play on their team.
When the goalkeeper's stuck to his line, if you put it in the corner, I don't give a fuck who you
Is
are.
can they not move now?
No, the rules have they've been enforced stronger, haven't they? No coming off your line.
Did you used to come off your line? Bill?
Dudek for Shevchenko's
Real
penalty
Buffon.
was on the halfway line with the ball in his hand. Have you seen it?
It is
He's
really funny,
literally
actually.
rubbing his balls against the ball.
Yeah, he stood in front of him.
He's on the edge of his 6 yard box. Like he actually is. He's 6 yards off his line.
But when they're on the line, if you hit it hard enough in the corner, it's a very good goalkeeper to save it.
And if there's anything I've got, it's power and accuracy.
I'm saying that. I think that's what the technology would be called, power and accuracy. Dan Johnson says, Eyelids, would you rather spend 5 years in the Russian army or 5 years constantly 8 months pregnant? All the sickness and the body pain that comes with it.
Russian army.
Ugh.
I'll just do the admin.
What?
I'll just be in the office.
Oh, the Russian army.
Have I got to be front line?
Yeah, you have to be one of them murderous cunts, don't you?
Oh,
Working
sound.
for those
Yeah,
shit houses.
No, I'll do
Just
it.
keep
but
missing.
I'll do it. And yeah, if anything, I could just kill the Russian soldiers and just be in like little traitor.
Sorry, Sergei. Fucking hell. It's happened again.
Done it again. Killed everyone.
This fucking scouser keep killing other soldiers. But it would you rather? So
But I'd end
we
up
have to
getting the
respect
fucking
it.
Medal of Valor, wouldn't I? Because I'd be going into these battles, killing all the Russian soldiers, and being the only one who survives, and they'd be like, fucking hell, fair play, getting out of there on your own.
I hate those Russian cunts.
Dan,
Fucking
I've never
horrible
witnessed 8 months
twat.
pregnancy, and neither has Adam. What's
Just
it like?
uncomfortable, grumpy. There's not sickness by then. It's unless you've like some women are sick throughout the pregnancy, and that's brutal. But usually, pregnancy, in my experience, Laura was pretty sick for the first 3 months. Then the middle 3 months, the second trimester, everyone's happy. She's glowing, lovely bum, doesn't feel sick. And then in the last trimester,
They start begging for attention.
they get massive and pissed off and grumpy.
So hard.
Yeah, that's the least fun trimester. They're just like, they just get angry.
Sound racist.
They get racist.
Can you ever be right in that trimester?
Laura's not like that, but she was just fuming all the time.
That's
Not
what I mean,
necessarily
yeah.
to do with me.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I wouldn't be standing for that.
oh. I want to know how many divorces you're going to get.
Wouldn't be standing.
I'd be
No.
like, look, you're being unreasonable, and I'm not putting up with it.
No.
So go on. Off to bed.
Over under on Adam being divorced 3 times in his life. Because he is a sucker for love. He loves it. He's a romantic at heart. But I sense that he's
Sucker for
borderline
dick.
unbearable. How many do you reckon? 3
No,
divorces?
I'm too reasonable for women is the problem.
Yeah.
Don't call me unbearable. I'm the bearable one.
Yeah. 3 divorces. Over under.
This decade, 3, yeah.
3.
I reckon you'll have 2.
I hope we're doing this podcast long enough to get to the 3rd divorce. Have to rename the fucking boat.
That made me lightheaded.
Oh, we've had a lighter.
Woo!
January.
I've stopped drinking fizzy drinks, and I think it's lowered me sugar.
I know that's your That's your energy Maldives drink, innit?
Bit of advice. To hell. Hey,
Here to help. I'll solve your problems. I'll tell
let's
you
bring this one.
what to do.
Let's bring this one home, lads.
Do it, you'll be fine.
Hi everyone, Fat Beryl here. We're just about to land the podcast.
Me, Adam.
Fuck the masks. Get your belt on if you want. Unless you're a big fat twat like me. Eve says, hey lids, need some advice. About 6 months ago, I witnessed a man give CPR to a dead cat in the middle of the street. Proper mouth to mouth. I've since been getting flashbacks, very PTSD-like. Any idea how I can get over this one? Thanks, Eve.
Why you asked? The man was trying to save the life of a precious animal.
Bitch.
Precious.
Bitch. Fuck off,
Say
Eve.
cat.
Bitch.
You're not on your holidays now. You're back now.
Wasn't saying
What's
that.
wrong with it? If you've got to neck a cat to save its life, I'm all for it, mate.
Tell that to yesterday, Eve.
It's going to have to be a pretty. It's going to have to be a pretty specific animal for me to give mouth to mouth to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Horse?
Cats, dog. There's loads of horses. If one dies, well, fucking.
There's loads of people.
Yeah, but they're more important than horses, aren't they?
Not to other horses.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I hadn't thought of it. If I think about everything, like,
Another horse
what would a
come over and
horse
give it
do?
CPR.
Wouldn't you give it all CPR if its mum was like, ah,
A horse? I fucking don't trust them, big cunt.
it's lying down?
Trust
dying.
horses. It's probably the most trustworthy animal.
They will kick you in the head.
Only if you're being a fucking rambunctious little sausage around them.
Behind them as well.
Rambunctious little sausage. Kids, any young'uns, like Carl's advice is don't go near open water in nice
The
weather.
sea must be respected.
Exactly.
A quarry, never a quarry. But Adam gives other great advice. Don't go round the back of a horse if you're being a rambunctious little sausage. Stick it on some merch.
It will kick you, though. He's right. They're kickers.
Yeah,
But if
and
you
they're
just go over and
biters
give
as
a
well.
horse a little stroke and fucking feed it some peanuts and that, it's your fucking best mate for life.
It's an elephant.
Oh, too gummy as well.
You on it.
Oh, the fucking horse. I'd never give CPR to a horse. I have to own the horse. And even then, I'd be like, if I'm rich enough to own a horse, some little Irish guy who works at the fucking stables can do it. Come on, Liam. Oh, jeez, no.
Sucking the horse off.
I've given a few fucking horses the kiss of fucking life. I'm not doing it.
What animal would you
I'm a
give CPR
stable
to?
owner.
Horse
Something that if you didn't do it,
A bee.
you're at risk of losing the species that can't eat you. Because, like, you know, there's not many tigers, but fuck that. I'm not taking a chance on that cunt napping. Fact.
Capybara.
Panda. I give CPR to a panda.
Why? They don't even want to fucking stay alive themselves. Fucking anti-fucking their way out of their own existence. Lazy fucking black and white twat.
I'm so happy you said the second word. Would you give CPR to a horse?
Yeah. If I knew it was going to save it.
Yeah, there you go, Dan.
That's the thing with CPR. You can never know you're going to save the horse.
If I know it had a chance. I'm not just going fucking snogging a horse that's already dead.
Yeah, but it's a bit like
That's not CPR.
it's a bit like penalties, isn't it? You've never lost a horse giving it CPR.
No, but
So you're not gonna
I
start
also
now.
haven't taken over 2,000 horses in my,
CPRs?
in my life.
No.
I've took over 2,000 penalties and never missed once.
You haven't.
Think about that.
How do you know it's 2,000? You keep a little book.
I just know, like roughly.
Just go back to your bedroom and just like years, like days in a prison.
Yeah. I just reckon that it's at least 2,000. In my life. Yeah.
He's never missed.
Rob says, oi, oi, lids, need some help. Kind of got myself into a little situation. Started seeing this bird, and her ex is crazy and a bit of a unit. And anybody that goes near his ex from 3 years ago, he loses his shit and tries to fight them. I really like this girl. I feel like she's worth the risk. But is there anything you could suggest for me to avoid being folded up for no reason by this absolute unit?
Don't go near him.
Her ex is also from Rill, if that lets you know what kind of spanner he is. This is you really celebrated that one too quick there, didn't you?
Needs to buy a bike.
What?
I agree.
Get a bike and whenever he appears, just fucking cycle off.
Yeah.
And then even if he's got a car, you can go off-road.
Let's go into the park.
Needs a bike.
Just get on a bike track. How many bike tracks are there in Rill?
Halfords.co.uk.
Oh, there's a few. Wow. Get a bike, Lou. Actual advice. Get a bike.
And take it
Ki-
everywhere.
Kissing on this girl, and then you hear, fucking hell, that's my ex-girlfriend, that is. Cycle
A
off.
bike or a gun.
Oh, no, that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, shoot him.
You can go to jail for having a gun on you. You can't go to
Well, that's
jail for
why I
having a
said
bike
bike.
on you.
But he might not be
the next
afraid
time
of
you
the
see
law.
him, shoot him in the back of the head.
He might not be afraid of the long arm.
Do you have a
the
lot
law.
of back in the head shootings in Rill? Yeah. Ironically, down the bike tracks.
The long finger of the law.
Good to have him back, isn't it?
So good.
It's good to have him back.
Yeah, we missed it.
Because a lot of podcasts and broadcasted shows, the producer keeps everything on the track. It's not really car style. He's a producer in the sense that he gets all the content online and makes it look good, but in terms of the actual recording, just fucks it up and makes it weirder. And that's what we love.
Oh yeah, just shoot him right in the back of the head.
Not in the front.
Shoot him in the back of the head or get a bike. There you're up there. Two equally valid options.
You'll never have an issue ever again. Home free.
That's how that works, isn't it? The more you shoot, the freer you are. Fact.
America.
Welsh law.
It's on the flag, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
The Welsh
more
flag.
you shoot, the freer you are.
Can we have a Welsh flag with a bike and a gun instead of a dragon? Thank you.
Or a dragon on the bike.
And if someone does that properly, I will get it made into a flag and I will have it at the arena show.
No, it's got to be the dragon on a bike,
bike.
holding a gun.
Okay, well now that's going to take longer. It's up to you. The Welsh flag, please.
I've ordered me banner for the footy. Designed it myself.
It's the same.
It's 10 foot by 5 foot. It's going in my window on the docks. I'm not even messing.
No, you're not.
I'm also going to knock on all the other doors and see if anyone else wants a banner and I'll pay for it and they can hand it out. I want my fucking building to look like a fucking away end.
I hope,
And
that's, that's regulation.
That's for the quadruple, or is just for now?
It's just, so my banner says, "These are the days, my friend," because these are the days. And even if we go on to lose the 3 that we're in, it's all about the journey.
What? How much is football taking over your mind at the
It
moment?
is the first thing I think of when I wake up, and it is the last thing I think of before I go to bed. And I'm not exaggerating.
We went for tea after the arena photo shoot, and he was a bit
Chinese.
hungover, and we were at Pizza Express, and like 3 times in the meal, he just went, "Fuck, I can't stop thinking about football."
A 5-year-old.
It's so good.
Pizza Express. I can't stop thinking with me knife and fork.
Oh, are you a knife and fork pizza man?
It's all right, cool. People do eat pizza with a knife and fork.
Yeah,
but-
paedophiles and murderers and sex pests.
cool.
Do you eat your pizza with a knife and fork? Which of the 3 are you?
Yeah, I don't mind. I do both. Sometimes those like big loads of toppings ones is sometimes a bit easier.
I roll it up.
Smokes it like a joint.
That's ridiculous. Thanks for supporting us. We are the fastest growing patron in the world, in the country.
Maybe in the world.
I think in the world, yeah.
We're in the top 40 in the world.
If you've got any mates who are pubes, get them on board quickly.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to be fucking number 1. The number 40,
39 now.
But
the
I think,
39th biggest Patreon on the planet, and the top 19, I think it is, for podcasts.
what about growth? We must be number 1 for growth.
I think we are number 1 for growth.
I think Shane Gillis is flying as well. But yeah, we're in some fucking pretty impressive company. And with an hour and a half of podcasting like you've just heard and watched, makes sense. Thanks for listening. Is that it? We got anything to do?
Got an arena show on sale.
Bored of that. See you there.
Yeah.
Imagine listening to this and you haven't bought tickets yet. Like, I'll mad at you.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting.
Jürgen said to me,
Zip wire.
we'll win the Premier League.
All right.
You know, he said so.
Oh, Carl's done.
I'm in love with you and I feel fine. I'm